Northwest, the battle to claim the Apple Cup, always hotly contested. And even when these teams have struggled and winless seasons have been part of the equation, that just intensified the resolve to bring home the apples. Glad to have you with us from the Palouse, Pullman, Washington, and Martin Stadium. Washington likely to try to boot it deep to get things started. Well, that'll give them good field position as he kicks it out of bounds. Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Backed up now, here's second and long. Hand off from the shotgun.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Finds the tight end. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. David, that is a great security blanket for a quarterback to have a tight end to make those conversions.
Dang right. Find the big fella on third and short. Dependable, clutch, nice hands, first down.
Give him 9 on that one, sets up a second and 1.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. The Cougars, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll run the option. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. Back to pass on second down. Tight end finds a soft spot. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing third down. Got it. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be first and goal from the 8. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. With the... That's a fumble. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at third and goal. Under fire. He's sacked. This defense all over it. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. The coach has to be happy with that.
The Huskies offense takes the field for the first time in this game. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Running inside. It's Carr. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
Coaches look at this stat every single football game. How do you execute on 3rd down? And a lot of times, man, it's about being in position and making plays, and that's exactly what he did. The right spot, break.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. 4th down, Williams. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Williams. Grabbed behind the line. It's Carr. Still on his feet at the 45. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down. And the Huskies go back to work after moving the chains through the air. He's got it on the right. Stumbled to the ground.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle from it.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create.
Oh, he's got some space. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down.
And I know he tucked that thing and he got some good yards, but as a defense, that's exactly why you're so thankful to be in 3rd and long. You're backed up. You're taking away the passing game. No explosive plays. He takes off and run. He chews up some yardage, but you do what you're supposed to do. You throw that fist in the air, and you force the 4th down.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. Washington State lines up quickly.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play call. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Here's the pressure, and down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. And the Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Hands it off on the counter. Push down for the tackle.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the 1st half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Washington State will have to boot it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. On the ground, it's Carr. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. Throwing, Williams. With the catch, it's Moss. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. He lets it fly. He's got it on the outside. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. At the 20, he's got space. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. Running the red zone. It's Carr. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Williams will pass. A little screen to the running back. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The moments, the big plays from rivalry games like this went etched in your memories, and here are some that I'm sure will bring back some warm and some heartbreaking memories. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. This is a designed run. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on 4th down.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. A linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
And here they come, going for the first down on 4th and 2. Just going to keep it after the snap. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Huskies have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Huskies!
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And they did tack on the extra point. After that kickoff, the medical staff is out there to tend to the injured player. That is their sophomore starting wide receiver. Hope he's just shaken up momentarily. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on it. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Got room on the return. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover one, man coverage. And did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage. You jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process. And that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Huskies.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the extra point makes it 14-3. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Fires to the big fella. At the 45, on his way. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Headed from the corner on the jet sweep. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll send the tight end in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Lets it fly. He's open on the right. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Tight end now in motion. From the gun, to give, looking for room. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
That's really worrisome if I'm the head coach, watching my run game suffer the way it has early in this game. And that's why you're down by a lot of points right now. The only way you're going to change the scoreboard is if you're able to find a way to start running it. So if you can't do it with your running backs, you got to think about QB runs, jet sweeps. You got to find ways to have balance and be able to get it done on the ground.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. Just drives it between the uprights. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Everybody talks about getting off to a great start, but if you start building steam, David, that can work too.
No doubt, man, and sometimes it snowballs. But what do great teams do? Great teams respond. Struggled the first quarter, Palmer. They've done a great job rebounding and putting some points on the board.
You're right. I think they've started to identify the matchups that are in their favor. On this drive, they need to keep attacking, taking advantage of those matchups.
He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Pulls and fires complete. At midfield, he's got room. There he goes. 10. Touchdown, Huskies. He got a step and just dusted the field. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And that was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds. Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Cougars come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. He'll try to get to the marker himself. And he's not going to get the first down. Good stop there. Washington State sends out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Williams. He'll pull it down and run. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. First down and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Carr. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Williams looking for a man. With the catch, it's Moss. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo booster.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Mason. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
And the Huskies are facing 3rd and inches. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
And I think this is going to be a focal point moving forward, man. Like stopping the run game. Like they continue to have success and have success now on this 3rd down. They've got to find a way to maybe commit more bodies, be more physical at the point of attack, and take away some of this rushing game.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Here's Williams to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up one on the play. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Stepping to the right. Trying to escape and get it himself. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. What a disappointment. No good. And after the missed field goal, guys, the lead's still at 15.
And those sting for this team. I tell you what, when you drive the field against a really, really good defense and you have an opportunity to get points, you got to capitalize on them now. And that one will sting a little bit because I thought the offense did a good job moving the ball down the field.
Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Hey, we're getting close to halftime, and it looks as if the big fella wants to be all over the highlights.
Goodness gracious, he is open. When he leaves the huddle, apparently he's open. A ton of catches already early in this ball game. They are featuring him and finding him.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Washington offense to start this possession. They've got time, they've got the lead, and like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the 2nd half.
They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Huskies want to pick up the tempo. Williams lets it fly. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Williams will pass. He's going to run it. At the 35, he's got room. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a 1st down. Timeout called by the Huskies. That's their 2nd. Looking to throw on 1st down. And Mills throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the 2nd half.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellows, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with the Ohio Bobcats taking on the Illinois Fighting Illini.
He'll bring it out. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. What do they have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
Hey guys, the Huskies head coach told me coming out of the locker room, he is so excited about how his quarterback has performed. They did have a lot of high expectations for him, and he has lived up to the challenge. They get the ball here, and they are expecting to go right down the field, regain some of that momentum that their quarterback had in the first half, and make sure he is setting the tone for the second. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Oh, they're after him. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
And the defense is finally able to find an answer for this quarterback's legs. He's been killing them early in the game, already over 40 yards rushing. Here we are now, though, in the second half. And it looks like they've made a few adjustments. That time, they were able to get in the backfield, get to him, and bring him to the ground.
He's got an open man. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. Washington coming to the line with another first down. From the gun, he leads it with the back. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Got his man. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. This quarterback part of their running game. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. And the Huskies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Finds a man on the left. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Motion from the wide receiver. Throwing, Williams. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Washington. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target, then make the big play, get the touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. Looking downfield on 1st down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Taking it the other way. All the way back. Touchdown, Washington.
And nice vision by the linebacker, understanding and diagnosing pass right away, getting his eyes on the quarterback, breaking on the football, making the huge interception, and then taking it back to the high school days, man. In his glory days at the running back spot, running all the way to the house and scoring the touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Pocket breaking down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. A continual subplot since these two first squared off in 1900 is Washington State trying to prove it deserves the same respect and status as UW.
And I think oftentimes the great rivalries out west are forgotten in college football. This game between Washington and Washington State is absolutely fantastic, and I'm so happy that with conference realignment, they were able to keep this game on the schedule because it is always fun to watch.
It is fun, and it's for the Apple Cup, and here's the cool thing. These teams, they're not in the same conference anymore. They used to be for years, but this...
And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Throwing right. All alone, he's got it. Into the house. Touchdown, Huskies. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Washington State ready to get things going now as the offense takes the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, running back on the move. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Quarterback keeps it. And he's not going to be able to convert. Knocked down just inches shy of the first down. Washington State will have to boot it away. He can get this one up in the wind. It ought to carry for a while. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Here's the thing. Not a great run, but the offense has scored a ton of points. They haven't necessarily needed to have a strong running game in this one. Their quarterback right now is just playing lights out, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'd get back to throwing the ball.
Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. This offense has it with really good field position. Off the play fake on first down. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Makes the catch. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
And here comes money down for this offense. 3rd down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
Buys a little time with his feet. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Cougars. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Slips through the line. Got a little room. catch him. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you've got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They haven't had a whole lot of production, nor much to show for it on the score. Breaks into the open.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Fighting off the defender. Maybe a crease. Past the 30, the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Cougar!
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners. When he kicked it in gear, he got the long touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. The give to the running back from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Huskies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. He's got it way down the field. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. On the move. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of a game.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
And this offense hadn't got the ground game going at all, but it hasn't mattered. The passing game has been so good. So you'd like to create balance on offense, but as long as they can keep spinning the pill out wide, this offense has been just fine.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Lined up in the gun, Williams on 3rd down. The throw. It's complete to the right. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's 4th down. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Williams to throw for it on 4th. Hauls it in, the first down and more. Touchdown, Huskies. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his 2nd touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Off play action. Bring in the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Catch in the middle. It's Clemens. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Looking for a productive play on first down. Out of the gun, the inside give. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. Couldn't get them blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. He's moving out of the pocket. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
Those always sting a little bit when you get so close to getting the QB to the ground, creating a negative play, and then all of a sudden he turns it into something positive. Just really annoying as a defensive guy.
Here's a heat. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Washington State sends out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Now on the return. He gets a block. A huge return there. Steps out of bounds, but man, did he put his team in great position. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Guys, here on the Huskies sideline, this quarterback has been absolutely spectacular today. Over 400 yards passing late in the game with this big lead. We're curious to see how long the coaches keep him out there, but from what I can see on the sideline, he wants to continue to play. There is so much momentum and chemistry down here. This offense continues to roll, and it is a blast to watch these guys interact down here on the field. Guys?
Holly, thank you.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping third downs management. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the first down marker. This offense will try to convert on fourth down for the 5th time. The defense has come up with just one stop so far. On the move. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun to give to the back. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, David. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but
finding some room. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. And the Huskies kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Snags it and he's open. 7-yard pickup on that one. It's now 2nd and 3.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing without stop.
There he goes. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Fires to the wideout. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure he doesn't get another touchdown.
Well, I know there's a lot of people out there thinking, hey, it's third down, you got to throw to the sticks here, but I like the call getting the drag. You get the catch, he advances it a little bit, doesn't quite pick it up, but now you've set up 4th and short. And you've got to think on offense, you've got to play somewhere that can...
And they're going to score again, yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Well, what I love about this team early this year is it looks like they can fight through adversity. They started the year 2-0. This game looked like it was in the balance here in the fourth quarter. But after watching them answer with that last touchdown drive, that shows me they've got the mental toughness to potentially make a run this year.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Got his man down the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Offense in a bunch formation. Looking for a crease. It's Voorhees. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. Makes the grab. It's Freeman. He stepped out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The run inside. It's Voorhees.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. Holly Rowe has an update.
Guys checking in from the Washington sideline. This is so fun to watch these guys hype up their wide receiver. Every time they come off the field, there is yet another celebration. He has been an incredible downfield target, over 160 yards receiving, and he continues to eat. The quarterback keeps telling him, hey, you're my guy. I'm looking for you every play. They are feeding off of his energy here today. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. Here comes the heat. Remember, down where you start the slide, and he'll be sure to line the game. The Huskies had that dog in them in this one, taking down the Cougs for the Apple Cup and the Governor's Trophy. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody.